Welcome, travelers. I'm Josh.
And I'm Lee Wanika. And this is Tabletop Journeys, where we will be your not-so-humble guides on the quest for RPG adventures.
All right, welcome everybody to our next Class Warfare. This is going to be Class Warfare number 6 with this fine crew of gentlemen and scholars on the other side here. Tonight's Class Warfare is going to be monks. So this is going to be a very interesting time. I am sure that there will be no kung fu fighting jokes whatsoever. We've got all those out of the way pre-show. I think that'll be fantastic. So, but let's go around the room and say hi to everybody. First of all, from the Tabletop Journeys podcast, in case you have heard of it, Mr. Michael Ross. Michael, how are things in Kentucky? I hope that you and yours are staying safe and not tornadoed.
We had a very deadly tornado a couple weeks ago. Did not affect me personally directly. The community's still recovering. Things are well. I'm off for the summer. I did sign my contract, so I'm back to where I was, which was a up in the air thing. So personally, things are good.
Fantastic.
Tonight, I am playing a monk who is the Way of Mercy. Character name is Jaffe, but he goes by Pebbles. He is a Goliath. So I am 6'9", about 450 pounds. So I could almost look more like a sumo wrestler than anything else. Bald, but I have a red top knot.
Lee Honda.
Essentially, yes. My magic items, again, I'm sticking with the Gauntlet of Over Power because getting that 19 strength is always great. Yep. I have 2 potions of healing, and then I have the Cloak of Billowing, so I can pose dramatically and billow my cloak.
Fantastic. I'm sensing that you could possibly be the Chewbacca to my Yoda, so this will be fantastic. So so and all the way from the D&D Lorecast, Sergio, good evening. Nice to see you again. It feels like it's been forever since I've seen you, but how are things down in Texas?
It's been about a month. Everything in Texas is getting hot and hotter by the day, which is miserable. Everyone who complains about the cold here in Texas can kiss my grits. I am playing. Pardon my French. I am playing a halfling monk, warrior of the elements. Bernardo Shortstack, but Bernardo is his first name. But all his friends call him
Shortstack.
Shortstack.
Well, his first name is a little. All his friends call him.
Bernie?
Nardo. No, what Bernie? That doesn't make any sense. All his friends call him Nardo or the Nardog. Back in his frat. Bernie, that's not even a real name. Anyway, before I get too upset and angry and completely stop playing the game. He is a monk. I'm going to keep the special item under lock and key.
Mystery.
Mystery magic.
It's a secret tool that will come important later.
Possibly, hopefully, maybe. We'll see.
You're a secret tool that could come. I love it. That's fantastic. All right, well, all the way from Chicagoland, Illinois, Mr. Mike Daniel, how are you doing this fine evening, sir?
Doing just great. It's been a lovely couple of days here in Chicago, so I'm excited to get to hang out with you guys and do some definitely not kung fu fighting. So
yeah, for sure. Yeah. So what are you going to be bringing tonight with us?
Yeah, so tonight I am playing Nine Shadows. He is a warrior of the shadows monk. He is a dark elf who has dyed all of his stark white hair into a dark blue, so it disappears in the night sky. And he's kind of an edgelord wannabe mall ninja. So I like it.
Fantastic.
And magic items that I got for myself are the I just had it, and then I started talking and my mind just went completely blank. Let me check my
It
character sheet
disappeared
so I
into
know what
the
I'm talking
umbra.
about. So I took the Boots of Elvenkind.
Yeah.
So I get advantage on stealth checks for moving quietly. And I also took a silvered club, which I'm reflavoring as nunchaku. So they are nunchucks that are silver.
Gotcha. So, like you're playing Elon Musk. Okay, got it. Cool. Okay, yep. Okay. We're gonna skip over Lee. Edgy. not that edgy, right? Okay. Yeah. So, we're gonna skip over Lee Wanika here for a second because tonight I get to go ahead and play. Also, I am playing the Forest Gnome Warrior of the Open Hand, Callister Boulderhop. Callister is a not very monkey. He's a very magic-y monkey, which is going to be a good time. My magic items are a ring of jumping and an ensorcelled quarterstaff that fires magic missile. His friends call him Tim, the enchanter. See, there we go. Yeah. But yeah, this will be great. That, of course, leaves last but certainly not least, my brother from another mother, Mr. Lee Wanika Miller, running tonight's monk scenario. Mr. Miller, how are things down yonder?
Things are very, very good. Busy. Lots of things. By the time this comes to air, I believe it'll be after Father's Day or just before Father's Day?
Yeah, that's a great question.
Yeah, great. Okay.
Yeah.
So at any rate,
it'll be after for sure. Yeah.
Okay. So with that said, I can display my Father's Day gift, which just came in the mail, which is very appropriate for a monk episode. One of my children provided me with a nice little shirt, which displays a slew of lightsabers with each of my children's names emblazoned on them.
You got a lot of kids.
Of course, it says the famous words, "I am their father."
Yeah, I like it.
So I'm very happy with this. This is probably this is a very cool Father's Day gift. So
there's something about Robert with the Sith lightsaber though that explains a lot. Actually, there's some.
If it had been any other, my guess is I would have had my children fighting. So I'm glad that this was selected.
Having played Magic the Gathering with him since he was like 8, like that's I can
Yep.
Well, without any further ado, sir, the floor is yours. So let's
Since
get this
we're
party
not
started.
doing kung fu fighting, I think I should be the one to kick this off.
Hey-o!
Hiya!
If I could, I would remove advantage, or I would give you negative inspiration for that.
Yeah, exactly. Yeah.
I'm confident you would, but thankfully, this is not that kind of adventure. So we are going to start today's adventure, which is entitled "The Trial of the Five Selves," and we begin with our party at a monastery at the base of a large mountain in a distant land. They have each traveled there from wherever they came. Their homelands are separate. Each of you do not know each other, other than you've been here at this monastery for this pilgrimage and retreat. The mountain that you are beneath is known to have mystic powers, properties, and it is believed to be a place of great enlightenment. So the pilgrimage is essentially to scale the mountain, go to the top. There is a trail, and when reaching the top, great knowledge and enlightenment awaits you. That is the purpose. So you've been here at the monastery for a couple of days, so you know each other casually, like through here, but you don't know each other well. So you would know each other's names, but not much beyond that. As this day begins, it is the morning before the pilgrimage to the top of the mountain. In addition to your party, there are 6 other pilgrims that are leaving in your group, and there are other groups that are either ahead of you or behind you. It is known that not many people make it to the top for various reasons. Sometimes they lose their will. They find themselves well before they reach the top, but there are not many who go to the top and who have said they've gone to the top. There is question as to whether or not they actually did. And most who come back who seem like they are wiser, better for it, don't speak about what they have seen.
I see.
I've been told that it is a long way to the top, especially if you want to rock and roll.
Yeah. I mean, the easiest way to get to the top is practice, 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 right?
Yeah.
It's also the way to Carnegie Hall.
I would say if you do not already have inspiration, you have been the first person to quote the bards from Down Under. Therefore, my dear ACDC specialist, you may have that heroic inspiration.
I'd do it for the inspiration.
Yeah, it is a cheap ploy, but
it's an old code, sir. But
the tithe has been paid. That's all I'm saying.
There you go.
The tithe. Keep that in mind for whoever's running rogues when I want to do some dirty deeds and I want them to be cheap.
Like, nice.
All right. As the day begins, you have had a breakfast that's appropriate for what you prefer, what will give you the energy to make the ascent. And I think what we should do is basically just start you out walking. You are there. You've got lots of pilgrims around. While you begin this easy part, you're in the lowlands or the highlands. It is definitely ascending. It is not an easy trek, but it is not overly difficult. There is a pretty well documented trail. It's actually at times it's paved. There's actually hewn staircases and some steeper parts, but basically it's just a nice little trailhead that takes you towards the mountain. Is there anything that you wish to do while you're at this part of the trip?
I would just say anyone who is paying any attention to Pebbles, he's very affable and friendly. He has a very loud, sort of boisterous laugh, and it's easy to laugh. But he's always eating. You don't get to be as big as I am, without putting in the work. And it's almost like, where did you have that? Because like every time you see him, he's got food, but it's not just like trail rations. Like he's got food.
Yeah.
Where did that come from? And
like a turkey leg. Yeah.
Yeah, exactly. It's like, where did that go? Where did that come from? So yeah, I'm just constantly eating.
Yeah. Nice.
Excellent.
So first of all, Callister would be fascinated by the fact that you are always eating, because being a forest gnome, eating is one of his favorite hobbies. So that's fantastic. But I think that as we're walking along the path here, Lewinika, Callister would be very interested in sort of the lay of the land and sort of, with dubious stories of people moving up to the top and everything like that. I'd be curious about, based on climate and area and everything like that. He's a forest gnome. He understands these things. He wants to know what sort of beasts there may be on the path here that they may need to be aware of, so he can kind of be aware going forward.
So first I'll give you the general information, then I'll give you a roll for some specifics. But general information, This is an island which is dominated by this one single mountain. Mm-hmm. And where you are now is similar to, I would say, Finland, Sweden. Definitely those bordering Arctic Ocean nations.
Yep. Okay.
But it's summertime. So where you are here, it is fairly seasonable. It's not Texas warm, but it's fairly warm.
Yeah.
I mean, I can see the sweat from here, and we're on camera. So it's like I can't with Texas in the summer. I just can't. I really can't.
Is the island volcanic? Is that kind of what we're dealing with?
It is a volcanic island, yes.
Yep. I like it.
But this appears, at least if rumor is told, to have been dormant for quite some time.
Okay. Yeah, well, I'll believe that when I see it. Otherwise, it seems like a nature check to kind of see what we're looking at here.
Absolutely.
Yeah, fantastic. All right, let's get this party started right. That will be an 8. So that's not getting the party started that correctly.
There's a tree.
It's not great. You won't have a lot of specifics, but the best you can tell is when you're in the highlands, you'll get any types of beasts and creatures that would inhabit hills. If you're in the more mountainous areas, you'll get the more mountainous ones. Once you get above the snow line, you'll probably get mountainous and or Arctic ones.
Yep. I see. Yep. I will, as we're walking, then I will relay that information. Like, we should watch out for we are traversing the mountain. There may be mountain beasts, and I bet that they will turn to more Arctic themed beasts when we cross over the tree line into the snowfields.
Yeah, mountain beasts in the mountains. You don't say.
It's true. It's true. I'm as surprised as you are.
The wisdom. Are you sure you've not made this trek before?
I for sure. I am not sure.
I have a bowl and I'm using chopsticks and feeding myself. Like
I don't think many people are sure whether they have made this trek before. So I am not sure that I have made the trek before either.
One of the pilgrims, a smaller person. They're not a dwarf.
Smaller than a gnome, a halfling, and a drow.
Their size is probably somewhere between that a gnome and a halfling. They wear boots. They don't have hairy feet that you can tell, so you can't really see much. Has a red handkerchief and like a brown jerkin or kind of shirt type thing.
Yep.
Poet's blouse.
Yep.
Poet's blouse kind of shirt, ruffly and stuff like that. And he looks up at you. He looks over at you as you're walking, and as he's walking past, and catches up with a couple of pilgrims that he apparently had been traveling with, and he says, the smart one, I guess," and then toddles off.
Indeed.
That's a smart is being a little generous, I feel.
I've been told people have remarked on my genius previously.
I mean,
I have said things like this before, and people have said, Callister, what a genius you are. They say that all the time.
Even with my 8 intelligence, I can determine that, we'll probably have mountain beasts around the mountain and snow beasts around the snow.
Yes, but you weren't the first one to say it.
I guess that is a good point. I guess you're right.
It's much easier to know when someone has pointed it out.
I don't know that I want to stand next to you and go and stand next to 9 shadows.
One of the other pilgrims says, and next thing you know, he'll say there are row beasts when we get to a river and have to row.
Oh, if there are rivers, there will indeed be row beasts. What an observation. Too true.
They shake their head. Within a couple hours, you reach a small plateau. This is the point where your guides will say, "Here is the Temple of Vision, and this is the first stop upon your journey. We will wait further along the trail." And your guide will go just out of sight, but they don't seem to be far. You don't think they're terribly far. They kind of go up over a rise a little bit and wait. And the idea is, or here, there's like almost like a milestone with a triangular face. So it almost makes like not an altar, but a podium. And there's stone carvings in it. And there are a bunch of pilgrims that are kind of looking around, wondering what to do, and you are all there as well. Anybody want to take any particular actions?
I will finish my rice wine, and then I will approach and look at this platform.
Yeah, I would also like to.
I would also like to
investigate.
perceive.
Yeah.
Certainly.
I see all of them approaching, so like, okay, yeah, sure, okay, let's do this.
In many languages, certainly all of the common languages, and also in Celestial, Abyssal, as well as it looks like some form of common that may not have been that is old. Like our long-lived drow friend will have seen this maybe once or twice, at least remember seeing it, but doesn't remember a lot about it, unless that he would, Nine Shadows would like to make a history check to see what he can recall.
Well, I'm not very smart, but I will try a history check, sure. That is a 15?
Yeah. You remember it as an ancient human language that largely disappeared. You don't remember why. You weren't a great student. Like that wasn't your thing per se.
Yeah. Nope.
But you do remember there was a class about it at some point, or some kind of some instructor of yours tried to tell you about it, and it was much about, at least at that time, you're like stuff you didn't care to put a lot of thought into. But it's an old human language.
Okay. What does the writing say in the languages that we do speak?
It says that enter and choose your fear.
Oh.
Place that fear in the well.
It says enter and choose your fear.
Correct.
Place that fear in the well.
In the well of tears.
There's something that looks like a well of tears around here?
There's a building, and nobody has gone inside yet.
Ah, okay. Well, let's go inside.
Yep. Well,
I am afraid to go inside.
This is the first temple, so let's go.
Nardo says.
like loud enough walking through the door?
Like loud enough so that the building can hear him.
As you walk,
are you going to attack the gazebo?
Building,
well, Pebbles will remark, have you ever wondered why it's called a building after it's already been built?
It should be called a built. Yes.
I turn and look at Pebbles.
Like, I'm eating something.
I think I like you, actually.
I like you as well, Nardo.
Give me some of them noodles. I kind of look like Bilbo whenever Gandalf takes the ring from him.
Oh yeah.
He did that.
No, I will happily share my meal.
But I compose myself like no, I'm fine. I'm fine. I'm just scared of that building.
Then let us walk in together as friends.
Do you need to be invited inside, Nardo?
Are you a vampire?
Whoa. What kind of accusation is this?
You have to tell us if you're a vampire.
Yeah.
It's entrapment if you don't.
Yeah, you have to tell
us.
Can we at least wait till Tuesdays before we start coming at my neck like that?
I am not a vampire. I'm just scared of that building. That's all.
Uh-huh. So we're going to go put the building inside of the well, right?
Do you want a bar in rural Arizona? Is that what you're saying? Is that...
No.
As you walk towards the temple, there are stepping stones, and when you get to the final stepping stone, it does say only 4 may enter at any one time.
Well, there's 4 of us. Let's let those other pilgrims wait outside.
Yeah.
Later, suckers. I say as I skip to the building.
Yeah.
I will let them enter first because I've sometimes been considered more than one, like at buffets and such. So just in case, I'll let you 3 go first.
Yeah.
When you're traveling and...
Yep. I sometimes have to get 2 seats on the caravan.
Yeah. You guys will notice that Callister's very, very quick. For someone that looks really old and gnomish, he's really fast. Like he's like, okay, let's go. Oh, he's already like 20 feet ahead of us. Okay.
Excellent. So as you enter, the doors just open for you. There doesn't appear to be anybody there, and it seems to be the outside of the building is stone, pretty common with the same architecture you left behind. Inside, it seems to be like marble polished floors, glorious Greco-Roman pillars holding up like a second level kind of atrium. It does look a little larger inside than you would have imagined from the outside. But you step into the dais kind of area, and there is a well in the center that dominates the whole space.
Well. What do we have here?
No, just the well.
Well, just one.
Just the one, yeah.
Just the one. right at the
Are
bottom
there
of the
3
stairs.
wells here?
however-
Hold on. No, yeah, that's just the one.
There were 3 wells a minute ago. Now there's only one.
Rubs his eyes.
There we go.
Sorry, I still got some sleep in my eyes.
Right at the bottom of the stairs is a stone pillar, very similar to the one that's outside, except this one is flat topped, and in it there's a large bowl. When I say large, it's like probably I'd say about a foot wide, and it's copper, polished copper bowl, and in the bowl itself there are a series of wooden, but they're almost like bleached white tiles that have words and markings upon them. And there are only a small amount of those words and markings. However, give me one moment and I will let you know what those are.
I point at the bowl and tell Pebbles, imagine all the noodles you could fit in that thing.
I know. That's my fear, an empty food bowl.
And each of them, there are hundreds of tiles. They're about the size of dominoes or mahjong tiles, and there are hundreds of them in this bowl. Like there's just a slew of them, but each of them has a word etched in them, beautifully etched, and but there are only 4 different words that appear in any language. But all of the languages we spoke about before, those are the languages that these are all written in. And the words are failure, control, mortality, and abandonment.
I pick up one of the tiles that says control.
I pick up one of the tiles that says mortality. In fact, if I can find it in Gnomish, I will find that one.
Okay.
I will find one with abandonment in giant, if there is one. If not, human common.
All right. It is. There's definitely one in giant.
I look at the tiles that everyone has picked up and just kind of start looking for the one that says failure in halfling. Like, I guess this is...
Can't find it?
Can't find it?
But I can't find it, thus completing the cycle and allowing me to go to the next level. I have solved this riddle. No, I find it. I eventually find it. And I was like, well, I mean, like, not really afraid of failure, but I feel like this completes the set. And just shrug my shoulders.
So what you truly really fear is lack of symmetry or completionism.
Yeah. It's that ADHD in my brain.
I'm going to use a minor illusion cantrip and change Nardo's tile so it says buildings.
There it is. That's the one I was looking for.
Yep.
Got it. All right.
I don't think he knows what to do with their nonsense.
That's generally what I do. Just ignore it.
Yeah, just it'll go nonsense. Yeah.
Once you have your tiles, you are then see the scripting on the on that level above change. Mm-hmm. And it says, take a second tile with your fear.
I'll grab a second tile that says mortality.
I was like, do I take another abandonment? Because then if I have 2 of them, they're not lonely. So.
Right.
Fears resolved. I will, I guess, take another control. Or do we want to vary it up a little bit, or are we all just taking the same
we have to trade
word that we just got?
Everyone take one tile, pass it to the guy on your right.
Yeah.
I take one that says mortality and then hold them up and say, I appear to have failed this test.
Yeah. Nardo's afraid of buildings and mortality.
So, and
Immortality?
let me just make sure I got these down. So I have our gnome with abandonment.
Nope.
Nope.
0
for 1.
It's a good dose there, Lunica. Well done.
Try that again.
Starting strong. I love it.
Let's take this from the top.
Not. Yep. Mm-hmm.
And the gnome has
mortality times 2.
You got like a 1-up.
And our drow has
control. And I think I'm also going to take failure.
Oh, so you're splitting them.
Yeah.
Never split the tiles.
Yeah.
And our halfling? What does Nardo have?
I have 2 different tiles. I have failure and mortality.
Yeah.
Although the failure one says buildings on it now. I don't know if the magic of this building recognizes that, but we'll see.
And
Goliath.
Our Goliath.
I have 2 abandonment.
That
I will
sounds
leave neither of them behind.
That sounds like you're going to see a therapist, and you're like, "All right, look, you're gonna get put that degree to work because I've got 2 abandonment."
Is that like 2 stress, or it's like?
Oh yeah, it's like
I've got
it's
2
like,
levels of exhaustion. I've got 2 levels of
yeah.
abandonment.
Like most of these schmucks only have 1 abandonment.
Two.
I have 2.
Yeah.
I'm going to start crying now.
I'm not only rolling all of my ability checks at disadvantage, I'm also at a negative. It's like,
all right. So with that, a door opens beyond the well.
well, a door.
Well,
A door.
No, it's
But
a
we don't have to
door.
throw
What is
them in?
wrong with y'all?
When is a door not a door?
When
when it's a
well.
jar.
When it's a jar.
Oh, I thought it was when it's a well. I mean, both answers work. I start walking
Yeah, it
towards
could
the
be either
door.
one.
Yeah.
All right. When you walk
we have
in,
to put
there's a
these in the
small room with mirrors all over, and a table.
I see.
And there is several small fey creatures just flittering about. And when I say small, I mean like tiny. In specific, they are
Little pixies.
pixies.
Mm.
Are they going to fill up our heart containers? Is that?
And one of them says,
Vroom, 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 vroom.
"Will you solve the puzzle? Can you solve the puzzle?"
Yes.
We'll
Yes, we
try.
can.
Maybe.
Excellent. Have a seat. And then chairs appear.
I will sit on the floor, and there is a bowl of dumplings resting on my belly, and I'm eating them with the chopsticks.
What
You
sort
are
of chairs
tall
are they?
enough where sitting on the floor, you can actually quite easily see onto the table.
Yeah. What are the chairs made of? Yeah.
That's a great question. What would you like the chair to be made of?
Well, if they're saying that I can have one, I would
Pixie
like it to be
bones.
No,
wood.
the chair
and
has
portable.
appeared. I'm asking you, as a chair is appearing, what substance do you think of when the chair appears?
Yeah. Well, they said that I could have a seat, so I want to be able to take it with me. So I'd like it to be relatively light and foldable.
Okay. You have a small wooden foldable chair
Fantastic.
with a nice little canvas seat.
I fold it up, stick it in my backpack.
I want mine
And
to
the
be made
pixie
of
looks,
pixie
he goes-
bones.
And says nothing.
You said I could have a seat.
You said have a seat. He took a seat. What's the wrong?
And he looks, and when I say there are several, there are actually 8 of them in here. And they look at Nardo.
Hello. little.
Hello, 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 hello. One like flutters in your ear, like very annoyingly. It says hello.
I don't like you. Go flutter next to Callister.
He didn't have a seat.
I want my seat to be made of pixie bones.
That's not right at all.
A very tiny chair.
Little bones. Little pixies
Appears.
need little bones. I pick it up.
And
How big
one
is
of
it?
the
Like a palm of
pixies
my
whispers
hand?
in your ear. He says, "Oh, poor Yurik. I knew him well."
It's like
Fantastic.
it fits in the palm of my hand.
No, it's on the floor. It hasn't. Well, when you go to, are you picking it up?
Yeah, I pick it up.
Okay, it's quite light. It's probably bigger than the palm of your hand, but it's not heavy, so you can carry it in one hand. But it seems very sturdy.
Okay, I just kind of drop it in my backpack, and I say, I give Yurik my regards. When I get home, my cat will sit on it. Probably, my cat sits everywhere. The thing thinks he owns the house. It's like the house is like his, and I just happen to also be around. So I'm talking too much about my cat again. I'm sorry.
Yeah.
What are we doing here?
And then they look to Nine Shadows.
Oh yeah, I'll sit down.
Okay. And what do you envision when you sit down in the chair?
Something really fancy, like an obsidian stool.
An obsidian stool fashions itself, and it's got ornate armrests with amethyst jeweled armrests.
King of the castle.
Fancy.
King of the castle.
Yeah,
And in front of you, the table appears. There are several strange little mirrored images with various colors and things. It seems to be an actual puzzle that you need to put together.
Oh.
And since you're the only person seated, you can see if you can find the first two pieces to put together.
Who,
And
me?
how would you like to do so?
Sorry, was that me?
Yep, that's
I
you,
got a
Nine
dog
Shadows.
barking. Okay. I would like to. How would I like to do this? I would like to perceive if I see any edge pieces.
Sure. And please give me a roll.
That'll be a 16.
All right. And you do see two edge pieces, so you can put them together.
Yeah, I would like to snap them together and move them to the edge of the puzzle.
Excellent. And at this point, who would like to go next?
I'll step over.
Okay. And how would you like to attempt to work on this puzzle?
Well, I like what he's doing with the edge pieces, so I would like to also see if I can find two edge pieces and see if we can complete the border, because then it's going to be much easier to go ahead and get the pieces in the middle.
Yeah, roughly how many pieces are we talking about of a puzzle?
Yeah.
It's a solid
there
strategy.
are 16 pieces.
It's going to be a really long
This
skill
is
challenge.
a baby puzzle.
Yeah, so... yeah, well, so... yeah, I'll just go... just like an insight check to go ahead and see if I figure how to put them together. Is that the...
Sure. You are rolling at disadvantage, however.
I am rolling at disadvantage. Why am I rolling at disadvantage, sir?
You didn't sit down.
Probably because you're not sitting down.
Well, he didn't invite me to sit down. He asked me if I could have a seat.
I'm glad you took it that way.
Disadvantage. My insight check is a 5.
Okay. You do not get two pieces that are congruous. You put some things together and it doesn't seem to work. Who's next?
I have glass blower's tools. Glass is like my native element.
Is insight a trained skill?
Insight is. I'm not proficient in insight, if that's what you're asking.
Then you can add your proficiency bonus because you have the glass blower skill to your insight check.
Cool. So it's 6, not a 5 then. That's
yes.
Wow.
Fabulous.
That was
really pushed me over the edge there.
Sure did.
I have jeweler's tools, so I would like to pull out the little eye thing and examine the pieces very closely to see if I can see how they. I'm going to try to color match.
Okay. That really sounds like it's an investigation check, but you do get to add your proficiency bonus.
Sweet.
If you are not trained in that.
Natural 20.
womp 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 womp. Rabbit noise.
Excellent. So you have been able to complete the edges of this puzzle.
Can I get a sense of what image or like what is the puzzle of? Can we like tell it's a boat? It's a
sailboat. It's a schooner.
With these edges placed, what you can see
not
is
a schooner. It's a sailboat.
It seems to be. It shows something that's round, and it's showing. It's showing pillars. 12 pillars is what's on the outside. What you can't see from what you've got so far.
It's the picture of the
get
room
a good
that we
idea
just
of what's kind of in the middle of that.
Okay. I will lean back a little bit and eat something.
I'll try to insight check and try to complete the puzzle. Is that something I can do?
You can't complete it at this stage.
It's only 16 pieces. There's only 4 pieces left.
Right? That's what I'm thinking.
Oh, it's not a square puzzle. So there's pieces that, and they're not equidistant.
Not a square puzzle.
Blasphemy.
So I assume I'm also
there's 16 pieces, and the outsides are 4 of them.
I assume I'm rolling at disadvantage since I am also not seated.
That is correct.
Okay. Well, that's a 20. Dirty 20.
Excellent.
24 and 20.
You have put together more pieces of the puzzle. In this, as you're starting to form it, you're noticing that the outside was 4 pieces, and the inside will be 4 additional pieces, and it's kind of like forming the ring inside the ring. And this ring has almost like ethereal vapors and clouds.
If a lady comes out of that, we got problems.
Like a woman with black hair comes
like
crawling out.
A creepy lady comes out.
Yep. I can almost be assured that is not something that Lee Wanika would do. Almost be assured.
It is highly unlikely. Especially if I'm running a game at night, and I want to take away your inspiration for scaring.
I put the pieces together, and then I turned to one of the pixies, and I said, "So, how did Yurik die?"
Oh, he didn't sit down.
Well, where am I supposed to sit?
At the table.
So I sit down on the floor in front of the table.
Yeah, me too.
And who would like to go in this round?
I can start us off again, I guess, with further perception checks or insight. It's the same either way. So,
yep.
Natural 20.
Nice.
Wah, 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 wah.
26.
Not only do you get the next couple of pieces in place, you've got enough where now the rest of the puzzle looks very easy. In fact, each of you are able to kind of do your pieces without the need to roll because it's pretty much solved at this stage.
Fantastic.
And as you put the final pieces together, what you notice is the mists start moving.
Oh, that's weird.
And the pixie that was speaking to Bernardo says, "Yes, he didn't sit down, but then he solved the puzzle." Please, everybody, roll initiative.
Oh. I got a 7.
I also got a 7.
Did all three of us get 7s?
Ding, 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 ding. Jackpot.
What? What
No,
do we win?
I got a 15.
Oh.
Yeah.
Losers. 7s.
You want to know what's really funny? The Pixies got a 7.
Fantastic. Yeah.
Yeah, excellent.
I got
All
a
right.
12.
Yeah.
All right, so it looks like Nardo, you are up first. Basically, what kicks us off, and because you were already annoyed, there is no surprise. They don't get an action in this case. For those who are watching that haven't heard this before, I'll just say for the audience who may not have played 2024 version yet, there is no surprise round in 2024. If there's a surprise, it's like an action. They get to act and then initiative is rolled. So, but they don't get that because everybody was really aware that this was a weird circumstance. So initiative happens. You just happen to know that they're about to attack you.
So I mean, what triggers the combat? Like, just
them saying you solving the puzzle, and then their statement of when you asked, how did he die or whatever. And
gotcha. So I take that immediately as a threat.
Correct.
I am going to try to reach out and grab one of the pixies with my bare hands and bite its head off.
Excellent. Please make your roll.
Okay, Ozzy.
Right.
That was last month. That was the Bard episode.
I thought you were going Depeche Mode. Reach out and touch me.
Space.
That's a nat 20.
You're critting up a story.
I'm rolling on D&D
the three of you
Beyond,
are.
and I didn't realize that you get a nice little sound effect.
Explosion.
That made me feel good. That unlocked all sorts of endorphins. Let's go, D&D.
All right, and your damage, sir.
Damage for that. How are we doing damage again?
It'd be an unarmed attack.
For
crits.
Oh,
double.
You get
twice?
your max die plus whatever bonus, and then you would roll that damage die again.
Okay, so I get a 2d plus 8, 2d8 plus 4, so that'd be 20, and then I roll the 5 and a 6, so 31. Do I get the plus 4 again?
You don't get the plus 4 again, but it matters not. Your pixie is no more.
Dust.
I mean, yeah, like I just out of nowhere, like a bolt of lightning, before you could even tell that I moved, I snatch this thing out of air and say, "You ever seen Attack on Titan?"
Yay! The next, and I guess, are you doing anything with your movement or bonus actions? There are 2 pixies.
I just kind of like rub my tummy.
Each monk in the room.
As my movement, I just rub my tummy. It's like, room for more. And I point to Pebbles and like, you like to eat?
I actually kind of give you like a sour.
Oh,
He's a vegetarian.
More pixies for Nardo. Yeah. The Nardog is hungry.
I think the Nardog came from Athos, is what I think is happening here. Too many episodes, Sergio.
One of those Athos halflings. I got Dark Sun on the brain.
Yep. All right. And then I believe that is Pebbles is next.
Yep. All right. I'm going to attack 2 of them, one with each hand. So these are unarmed strikes, and I'm also going to grapple.
Okay.
So that is a 20, dirty 20, and a 15 total on the attacks.
That hits.
All right. So both of them do take damage, and both of them are grappled, unless they get away. Damage wise, it is 11 on the first and 8 on the other.
The one that you grabbed with an 11 does not make it. You hear this really sickly snap, and the other one is like badly damaged. Like, I can't move. And I believe 7. So 9 Shadows or Callister, whoever has the highest dex will go next.
My dex is 13, 9 Shadows. What is yours?
Mine is 16. No, sorry, mine is 18, actually.
There we go, yeah.
So I will
that
go.
would be you. Yep.
I am being kind for the first encounter, and I am going to let the players go first in this tie. But moving forward, if it's a tie with the bad guys, their dex would also would factor in for who goes first.
Yep.
But we'll let you go first.
I like it.
I'm going to swing my nunchucks around and try and smack the 2 pixies that are next to me with the nunchucks.
Okay. You got it.
So the first attack is a natural 1. Jeez.
Womp womp.
This is why I usually play halflings. That dice is going away. Second attack. Not much better. That is a 2 on the die, so that is a 9 in total. So
neither is successful.
It's gonna miss. Yeah.
Callister.
I swing my nunchucks around, and they're flailing around, but the pixies are just kind of bobbing and weaving out of the way.
As you flail your nunchucks around, both of the pixies are standing on the ends of each of them, and they're just kind of their arms crossed, kind of snickering at you.
I want to spend a focus point then to flurry of blows at both of them.
Say they're mocking you, bro.
Do you have to with that? I thought you had to hit successfully in order to do that.
No, it's just you don't even have to make an attack anymore with the 2024 rules. It's just
excellent.
It's just a bonus action.
Flurry of blows, just a bonus action. Yeah.
Yep.
Cool.
So I will flurry of blows at both of them. Okay, 1 is better. So that is a 25 and a 11.
Okay. The 11 will miss. The 25 will hit, and your damage?
25 probably hits. Not great damage. That's only 5 points of damage.
Okay. So you, while you're doing that, you actually knock one, but he goes right back to his perch on the top of your nunchucks.
Of course he does.
Callister.
All right, so the first thing that I'm going to do is with my walking stick as an action, my ensorcelled quarterstaff, I am going to use one of its charges. I cast Magic Missile from it, 3 glowing darts. Each hits a creature of my choice, so I'm going to hit 3 different pixies. You want separate damage or damage for just one and applies to all 3?
You can roll whatever you prefer.
Yep. All right. So they take each of the 3 take 4 force damage, and then
they take 4
force damage. Yep.
Okay.
And then I am also going to spend as a bonus action. I'm going to spend a feature point, and I'm going to flurry of blows 2 that I just hit. So he kind of he uses his staff and then kind of with his offhand kind of grabs 2 of them. So I will roll the attack on that one. That's going to be a natural 20 on one and a 16 on the other. The natural 20 is a 24.
Okay. They both hit.
Yep. Let's see. So the damage on the natural 20 is going to be 12. And then the damage on the other one is going to be 8 points of damage.
Okay.
Did either of them make it?
Neither of them made it.
Fantabulous. So let me check that guy off. I don't think I get to do anything. I did my bonus action. Yeah, that's me for now.
Okay. And that leaves two of them. The one that, because one of the ones, the one that you hit, Nine Shadows, that one was struck and killed by the magic missile. The other
okay,
one,
nice.
however, will strike at you. And
Bring it on. Not scared of you, little buggers.
And let's see. So that's going to be.
They're tasty.
That's a 13.
That's a miss. AC 17.
Okay. And
Block.
with that,
Wax off.
that's their action.
Well, that was only one of them attacked 9 shadows. You said there were 2, right?
Yep. That is that one's action.
Okay, gotcha.
Let's see. You killed both of yours. There's the one that's on Pebbles.
Yep.
One that remains on Pebbles. That one sees what's happening and says, "Are you going to send us back?" And then this one goes ahead and opens up 2 pouches and throws this strange dust and blows it at Pebbles' face. And that roll is terrible. I assume a 6 does not hit Pebbles?
No.
So the dust goes kind of all over, but it does not impact you at all.
You just wave it away.
And you see the consternation on the pixie's face. And that brings us back to the top of the order. Nardo. There is only 2 left.
2 left. So I always forget that I have 2 actions or 2 attacks per action. So can I try to grab both of them?
Well, I have one.
Oh, you have one by the hand?
I have one grappled.
All right, so I go to grab the one that attacked 9 shadows.
Okay.
And that is an 18.
That will hit.
And I guess I'm doing damage by grabbing it, but I want to not kill it. I just want to hold it in my hand. And so the damage will be 11.
So I'm going to say, and it's probably a little wonky as far as the ruling goes, basically you're attacking non-lethally, so you don't have to kill it.
Right.
But you have successfully defeated the creature. It cannot fight back for the rest of this scene. Initially, while we're still in combat rounds, it is unconscious, but it is not dying because of the choice you made with the nature of your attack.
Okay, yeah, I just kind of grab it, maybe grab it with both hands. Kind of shake it.
So you've got it, and shaking it like it's a martini, and
or a Polaroid picture.
That brings us to Pebbles.
Why did you attack us?
Because we want to go back.
Back where?
In my belly. I'm just kidding. I kind of feel bad that I ate your friend.
Oh, don't feel bad. He's gone back.
So you want us to kill you?
No, it hurts. He'd rather not be hurt. But we're here until we're not. And then we get to go back.
And for the Temple of Vision, I did not see this coming. So what the hell? I guess. So is the puzzle still is the puzzle still like swirly and misty?
Oh yes. In fact, it is opening and it is very, very dark now.
Do you want me to put you in the portal? Is that where you want to go?
Oh no.
Oh.
And then I put my cupped hands over the puzzle. I'm like, well, your buddy's about to get it unless you tell us what to do.
You can let us go, and the next group that comes in, maybe they'll send us back. But we don't want to go there, and you don't want that to come here.
Well, how do we stop that?
Well, you leave.
Why would we?
We leave and it stops?
Yeah.
But we still have our fear tokens.
Oh, you'll see what to do with those when you get out.
And my hands are cupped, and then I just like flatten them against each other.
Yay!
Yay! And as like as they're like pixie blood and guts and brains on the palms of my hand, like really I did a good thing.
As a matter of fact, as you do that, there are not. What you notice is a smell of honey and lilacs and pixie dust.
Oh, damn.
And as you look at the bodies of the other ones,
honey and pixie dust sounds awful.
And
on here forever.
Your tongue, as everybody sees, is covered in glitter. And you get that sweet sensation of pure elderberry honey.
Wait, I grew up with glitter tongues.
All right, so I'll take my pixie and then just like and send them back, I guess. And then
as your hand is coming down, and he bops them on up. And
I feel like we need to leave, right?
I do too.
Let's make like a tree and get out of here.
Very dark.
That was weird. Should we take apart the puzzle? Looks like that doesn't look good.
Yeah, I kind of like dash the puzzle to the ground to like scatter all the pieces.
Please make a wisdom save.
Who, me?
Oh, yes.
19.
That dummy took my idea.
As your hand goes to strike it, you hit some kind of barrier. Boom. And you feel this weird mental sensation of admonishment and intrusion.
Sergio hit the end of the map.
And the words, "Not just yet." And the puzzle is now back to its original pieces and configuration.
And this is all in my head, or this is everyone here?
Oh, yeah. That was just for you.
I was like, so I tell everyone what happened. It's like, well, you saw me try to hit this dumb puzzle, and then I just stopped. I could if I wanted to. I could swing as fast as I can and just stop on a dime. Trust me, I can.
Everybody else saw him strike the puzzle and wreck it.
Well, but it's wrecked.
No, it's not. No, the puzzle's on the table still. Like it stopped me, and then I like felt bad, like I had like peed my pants when I was a kid, and then I heard a voice in my head. I mean, I would imagine that's how it would feel. That never happened.
If you had right.
If I had ever peed my pants as a child, like we were getting besides the point. Yeah. I heard a voice in my head, and it said Nardo. Justice. Wait, hold on. No, it said not just yet. Or Nardo Justice Net.
Yeah, but
whichever one makes more sense in this situation.
Is there a justice net? Is that like a social safety net?
I don't. Has anyone heard of a justice net? Nardo or not just yet probably makes more sense now that I think about it.
Yeah, it makes more sense.
That makes more sense.
I'm eating.
But how did it know my name?
Well, and you broke the puzzle, so like what
I didn't break the puzzle.
That's but the puzzle's
I put my fist up. No, I didn't. I didn't break the puzzle.
Hey, I'm just saying the puzzle's in pieces.
The puzzle is broken though.
The puzzle is very clearly on the table, not broken.
No, you can see that it's broken now. It's just you didn't see yourself break it.
Ah, okay. It's like, well, yeah, I mean, it's broken, but I didn't do it. I tried to, but it stopped me.
Is the sort of like swirling portalness and misty, is that all gone? Okay.
Hold on.
I think we should just leave.
Yeah. What do we do with our fear tokens?
As you walk out, as you're leaving, and you can see that that ring where wording was there before, there's wording again, but now you're facing it. And it simply
exit
says,
through the gift shop.
Right.
And it says, to leave your fear, leave one of your fears in the well.
Okay. I will leave one of my fears of abandonment.
I will drop the failure into the well.
That you missed.
I'll drop my mortality into one of them because I have two.
I drop my failure one into the well.
Houses or buildings.
Look at us growing.
Okay.
Who would have thought?
With that, the door to the outside opens, and what do you do?
I leave.
Yeah.
Yeah, I guess we go meet our guides.
Yeah.
You meet your guides.
I imagine that there are more people queued up outside. Yeah.
Basically, you have to go up over the hill so you can't see, and you notice that other pilgrims are going into the into the temple.
Should we tell them?
Hope you like honey.
Yeah. I'll ask one of the guys. Have you done the Circly Fear House before? It's a very strange ride.
One never speaks about their visions.
Who's Juan?
He's Jamal's brother. They're twins. Because once you've seen one, you've seen Jamal.
I can't even.
So does Jamal speak of his visions?
No.
So neither of them do.
One brother never tells the truth.
Couple hours later.
Mm-hmm. Yep. Thank you. Just moving on.
Yeah, a couple hours later, there are about 4 of the pilgrims that carry on.
Mm-hmm.
The one with the
Drop it like
says,
pixies, am I right?
No kidding. Hate them guys. And with that, you all continue, I assume?
Yep.
Oh yeah, let's get out of here.
Thanks.